Greetings, welcome to LXF. We're back, working on a, well, sort of new engine. I've started this project a long time ago. Thought I'd kind of come back to it, wrap it up on stream here. How long ago though? It's actually probably been years now. Anyways, so let's go over to our ad spot and then we'll go take a look at things and get started. Burger Prints, place for custom stickers and custom printed parts. If you like my stuff, you'll definitely like his. He does custom stickers for my mocks and a lot of other creators' mocks. Check him out, www.burgerprints.com. Take a look around, support me, and yeah. New clear pack stickers, a lot of refreshments to the stickers coming. It's all great and good. Quality is on the up and up. So yeah, enjoy that. Let's hop over to the studio. So yeah, I have started this engine a while ago. Like, this has probably been almost 3 years ago or something like that now. Been a long time ago. I just started the bogies, that's it. So why don't we model, add reference image, start bringing some reference images into this, shall we? Now I have a folder of stuff for under CO, and there it is. Yeah, this is the EMD GM10B. Did I have this aimed the right way? Oh no, it's supposed to be on the other side. Right? No, this is the right side. It is a triple B bogey setup engine. It has 3 sets of bogies, which is quite interesting. Gonna be a lot of interesting things we're gonna need to do in order to make it all work. So yeah, that's the engine there. Model, add reference image. Yeah, more of the engine. The long boy. Little tiny cab. Oh, add reference image. More of the... Oh, this is when it was getting, scrapped, sadly. The sad image. Yeah, I have, blueprints, but I think they're saved in another file type, so let me resave those under a more correct file type that we can use within Studio. Very strange indeed. Yep. It's one of one prototype too. File save as. This was saved as a GIF. Let me save this as a PNG. That's why. That's why I wouldn't recognize it. Save as. Hold on, I'm just quickly saving these blueprints as PNGs here in the background. So now when I come back over to Studio, model, add reference image. There we go. Yeah, now we got some little blueprints going on here. Model, add reference image. You as well. This is same engine, but this one doesn't have the middle bogey. There was a different version of it. Just gonna put that back there. Yeah, it's the triple bogey version. I believe this is the 6-1. Anyways. Only difference between this one and this one is that this there the 1976 has the triple middle bogey. Let's see. I just need to run some calculations really quick, and then we can get on to modeling, which I have over here. So the length of the engine is 73 feet and 4 inches, or 22.35 meters. I plug that into my scale calculator here real quick, and that'll give us the stud length that I need to make sure that the frame is lengthened to, because as you see it has these little extensions go way over. Alright, so what did I say now? Yeah, so 148 shall be our scale. We need meters, 22.35. Okay, 58 studs long is what we're working with here. Model, or no, view, show all panels, please. There we go. Yeah, pretty much. This thing had a rated traffic effort of, what was it, like 10,000 pounds or something like that? Or no, 10,000 HP horsepower. So I had 7.46 megawatts of power, which is, yeah, attractive effort was 114,000 pounds. And then it looks like, and then at high speed it had 82,000 pounds of attractive effort. My tongue is twisting as I'm trying to say that. Anyways, 10, 20, 30, 40, 58, right? That's what the number I said? Yeah, 58. Studs long. Quite the long boy. Part of that will have to be the little overhangs, and we'll work out other things. Thing too is I need to kind of inspect these bogies. Are these really up to snuff? What I really need? I think so, for the most part. Yeah, I think that's more or less okay. A little ahead of its time. A little bit. For a while there, we had some really awesome ones like the E33s and E44s, which are basically the same thing like this, just big bricks on wheels with overhead gantries. New Haven used quite a few of those. I have an E33 model, but I should probably could use an update sometime. New pieces, new techniques I've learned over the years, and do an E44 as well. There's only a slight difference between the two. Visually, internally there's a lot more, but externally there's not so much going on. Is everything all connected too? Check my connections. Yeah, no. Everything seems good in order. Yeah. I mean, you can tell how long ago this model was made, still using magnet couplers. I might want to be one of the... that might be one of the first things I need to swap out. The magnet couplers. That's some actual couplers. Let's see. DMR? Only problem is this is upside down, and I don't need this to be upside down. So technically you can pop these open, rotate the coupler inside of them. Which might have to be what is done. Trying to think of what coupler you need, honestly. Then you just pop it out of its little casing, rotate it, close the casing back up, and you're good to go. So probably that one. And that kind of messes up that bit, which I don't think would be too terrible. It needs to kind of go lower, doesn't it? You know what? File open. Studio files, other stuff. I need to bring in my coupler gauge. Here we go. That way I know the good height that my coupler needs to go at. Yeah. I think it's a little high, and if you flip it around, it'll definitely be too high. Okay, if you flip that around, it'll definitely be too high. Bring it back down. Yeah, that's too high. So let's go at that layer, which is where this clip is at. Always found these oddball locos very interesting. Yeah, they're fun, one-off prototypes and the more rare, uncommon ones. How much does this screw up now? I have to put that there. Okay, so that gets rid of that. Honestly, I don't think this screws up too crazy much. Also gets rid of that as well. That'd be replaced with a brick then in the back. That. And then I need to make sure to have this coupler hooked in here, actually. Which, so far, I don't have a reasonable way to do. Oh boy. Is it all... Excuse me, train track. I need to see underneath here. Got some somewhat reasonably hooked together at the bottom. Okay. Knowing some of the techniques that I know now compared to what I knew years ago, there's definitely some better ways about going and attaching some of these bits. A tad more strength. Nope, that's too low. Okay, I was wondering about that. Okay, there's going to be quite a bit of rebuilding that we need now just to get the new couplers that I use to fit where the old couplers used to be. So we have these little arms that stick out. We're gonna have to really make sure to anchor into those. That's not what I'm gonna do. And really the best way, honestly, would just be using as many clips as possible on both sides and just grabbing onto a bar in every position known to man, and that way it gives me plenty of clutch power between the front and the actual bogie itself. This is the low version currently of that bogie that sits in there. I'll try putting it in the right way, though I know you can. These little tabs here, you can press those together, pop apart the casing, flip the coupler over, and then put the casing back together, which would probably make it easier. I would just have to put that in the instructions, which is a big block of text, basically. So if you need to rotate these couplers over, you can do that. Otherwise, custom parts. EMR. So yeah, we have the shorter necked. Which one are you? You're the 743S. Then we have the 747S. And then basically the same ones for the long. Yeah. decided to go for the little bit longer necked ones. Those will probably work in my favor a little bit more. Maybe, so roughly. I shall find out more. Thing though is I wish I can get this more anchored together. I don't think I can. No, I definitely can do that. Just probably not as good as I would hope. Ah, I see now. Yep. Actually wondering if any of the BMR coupler or BMR or BTD guys got studio files for with the casing reversed. If they do have a file for that, I would probably like to swipe it just to make my life easier. Yeah, this big block of clips here will provide a lot of friction between the two ends, making it almost nearly like if they were plated together. Even though they aren't. This might provide the excellent opportunity that I needed. Maybe. Now I think about it, probably not. Because unless this is supported more, I bet it's gonna get ripped out real quick. And if I had some clamping pressure on the bottom, it probably would stay in. Probably. Do we have any wedge, plate? Yeah, we don't have anything that works. That might have enough. So, if we're pulling a bunch of coaches, it would definitely rip out. I need something a little bit more than that. I don't think that'll hit the clips too much. Yeah, I think that's good there. It's hidden. Oh, the track. Yeah, you can stay hidden for now, sir. Thank you. And yeah, I just have to basically throw in some 1x3 bars. It's out of here, and then I'll clamp everything together nicely. So I gotta figure out a coupler problem. If we do it this way now, it just basically clamps into this plate. We could technically expand. Hold on. I'm getting rid of 2 clips there. I don't think they can go in there. Yeah, no, it's hitting all that. Never mind. Why are you going underneath? Please go there, please. 'Cause yeah, that looks wrong right now, but if you did the whole coupler flip, it would be okay. And that would probably give us the resistance against shear force that we need. Yeah, I'm gonna say that does. How does the front look? Yeah, it's just a big block. It's one of those locomotives that's nothing but just a big brick on wheels. Getting rid of some details, but I think this will be fine. Alright, select the color. Be black, honestly. And we'll just recolor a few of these pieces up front into white. And then we just need some bars. That should keep things nice and solidly together. But I like more clips going across, very much so, but I don't think I can. Unless I did some more silly stuff, but I don't think there's a need. 1x2 mod. Actually, I think I could modify this. Never mind. Hold on. Is this a... Oh, this model is super old. I think it predates even these 1x3 jumpers. Okay, never mind. That didn't line up. Never mind! I want to say this model even... Yeah, this model must predate 1x3 jumpers. At least why I started eons ago now. Let's just do a simple delete that one. We can take this front one, copy, and paste it to the other side. I know they're not in line. Does it matter super much right now? Not really, but we'll just kind of get it aligned. Why are you wanting me to move it off of that lever piece? What? Why is that the origin of all things? Okay, can we not, please? Let's get over there for now, then. It's gonna be weird about it like that. Okay, 58. Damn, it sits on such a thick slab of a frame. The air tank's kind of hidden underneath there. Is it only the front that's indented? Might be. I can see indentation treatment. How many steps do I have here, anyways? So I have 1, 2, 3. I have the first 3 steps. And we're missing the upper one. Alright. Yep, and then technically I need a bracket up top. Yeah. I can't really do a bracket up top because the little tiny nose. The wee tiny nose. Anyways, we do 8 wide now. So we need plate and modifieds. Oh, I'm trying to even place that so perfectly when anti-studs will do that for me. Oh wait, this is not right. Yeah, this dips in? How wide is that? Or goes right to it. Yeah, okay. You know, there's a better way of doing this actually. And it'll still give us the little pockets, but it'll give us the top part as well. And that's to use older hollow bricks. White. How expensive are you in white, actually? I only think I need to use like 4 of you at max. You gonna say? Nope. Okay. Bricklink. What do you say, Bricklink? Okay. White ones. Only about a few cents each. Alright. Cool with that. So yeah, we'll use this instead. And for now, I think the only way to get it to be anti studded in is its little bar parts. Like that. I'll wait. Still doesn't work. Hold on. I can figure this out. Eventually. Gonna take me a few seconds though. Yeah, does that give me that same? It's 5.6, and we need 6.4. And I think we can just layer some plates in between. That'll probably get us to where we need to be. How's that? 6.4. There we go. Okay, so we got that, and then just need to do more sideways building to get the front. And then we build out that little platform up front, which sticks way out, as you can see here. Even this one, it shows it more. Hangs way out. I think about it, I probably should have been doing sideways building since the start. Which would have solved a lot of my issues. Center, right? I don't think it does create a submodel. Might have actually, kind of. Yeah. I was expecting that to actually create like a weird cantered one, because that's what it does to me a lot of times. If the origin part is like crooked, it'll set it crooked for everything. I'm amazed that just kind of just worked. see here. Oh, I know you can actually get mounted appropriately here. There we go. I think the nose will probably cover over most of that. We have those large platforms that stick way out. I do believe that it's like a stud angled, couple, like maybe like 2 studs up front, and then it angles back in. I want to say almost kind of like this if I use wedge plates to demonstrate. Might be a little farther in though. Well, that might be it. I want to say it's a little farther in. And a little farther out as well. Like that, and then I need to go down and use maybe wedge tile. Or just use a big wedge plate. Yeah, something like that. This deck is like really big. Yeah, I think that's one thing that I'll do that's slightly different. Is I'll do a plate layer over top of this bit. Should help with some other problems that I may run into. Oops, I didn't mean to pull that off. Tile. Kind of throwing parts together as I'm... I need to be speaking more. My brain is kind of just processing at the moment a lot of things. And connections and how we need to get things together. It's a bit of a mess, and I could do this better. Yeah, that part. And be a better way for me to get this all kind of connected together as well. Oop, come on. Don't crash on me now, studio. What color does this part want to be? Medium nougat is the cheapest. See if we can do that and hide the color nicely. Yeah, not too bad. And I think I'm going to do brackets all the way around, like a central frame. That'll give me that thickness along the edge. And then of course we can adjust the bracket's height to get that in there as well. Do maybe some brick building as well. Yeah, actually no, this slope would be right here a little bit. I think the front is this part here, isn't it? Yeah. I should probably start getting stuff connected and built up onto this bogey. That would give me what I need to get everything in place. Ah, rail fanning, hello. Welcome to the weirdness that is this prototype. This hollow stud is too shallow, right? Hold by one piece is hollow stud. This should have enough depth to it if you're talking about the nougat piece that I put in there. Oh, it's not all the way through. Oh, what? Oh, I'm dumb there. Help. Yeah, this one I know is, yeah, this one's all the way through. Good on you for catching that. Are you talking about using a Lord of the Rings ring to basically put two studs together? I have had that tested before. It did not work. It does not have enough clutch power to basically sit in the middle between two studs. You need to be just like ever so slightly thicker in order to get that clutch power across two studs. Or else, yes, Lord of the Rings would make a fantastic connection between two studs. So yeah, this must be off on jumpers. Maybe because it is. Because I didn't replace these jumpers that I deleted. Okay, so that kind of makes things sort of, but not really difficult. Easy ways to sort this out. Yeah, E44s and E33s, those are cool ones as well, though. They're just giant bricks. They're all giant bricks. Except this one has a fancy third bogey in the middle. Yeah, that'd be just a tiny gap there, but I think that'll be fine just for running ability. The bogey isn't slapping into itself. Bracket. Okay, select bit connected. Will you kind of come back into here a little bit? Almost. I need to get probably rid of that bracket, or bring that bracket further back even more, which I can do. Yo, welcome the train nerd. Yeah, I knew I'd be calling the train guys back with this one. Been a while since I've tackled another train build, but thought it was about time. to get back on the projects list, of which I need to update and post again. With projects that people have requested, personal projects I'd like to tackle, etc., etc. Yeah, I'm okay with this gap just for the ability of the bogey to turn without grinding against itself too much. That should be okay. I am thinking I kind of want like a little plate of some sort underneath there. It doesn't come in a white. That might be okay though. Think you'll hardly notice it by the end. Well, there is one thing I'm still worried about, and it's that nose. That little bit of a schnoz. Even though it's just a little tiny one, it really pokes out. Kind of over this space as well. It's just a wee little nose, though. Okay, this one kind of shows me the front more. No, yeah, that's all aligned. That one's like open. Poor sad thing. Put that back there before we start crying. Oh, where I am, they still run locomotives with the BVB setup. Current refurbishing them too. Huh. I'm trying to think where in the world they still run BBBs. Because again, I don't know. For some reason, my mind keeps going to like a lot of the old like New Haven stuff that had like a zillion bogies. Some of the electric locomotives. Just silly number, large amounts of bogies. You want bogies because we got them all. Almost like centipede-like trains. I wish I knew the names of them off the top of my head. I don't. Okay, and then let's do 3. Oh, running into that? Ooh, that's not good. Thought I had the height to spare to get around that, but I guess I do not. Yeah, I might be able to do something about that, though. Yeah, so if I copy, paste, split you. Milwaukee Road EF1, that might be it. EF1. Ah, yeah, there she is. There's one of them. There's like one of these EF units that could have like, it's like basically 5 units all chained together, and it was just an absolute centipede. You want bogeys? We got bogeys, millions of them. Oop, you know, rip that apart. Kind of hoping to. I think I came in a little too far back. New Zealand EF class? Class. Oh yeah, there they are. Huh. Interesting. That's still not exactly where I would like to land. Can we not get like just a little bit closer to that? Just like minimize gappage. Ah, like that. There is what I want. That bogey can still perfectly... Should. Hold on. Let's cut you. That was the wrong piece to cut. Cut you. Let's paste a new one on top. Not merged into things, please. There we go. Okay, now I should be able to hinge this bogey around. Oh, dang it! Smacking into it quite a bit. Hold on, I have another solution. That doesn't feel like another solution. That feels like it's still gonna smack into its solution. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah. So close yet so far to achieving perfection. It was like Milwaukee, New Haven. There was a Pennsylvania even had like a large electric railroad network out that way. There was a lot of them. EF2, is it the longer one? That might be the longer one. EF1, EF2. Oh, no, that's that one. It's like a precursor to like the Pennsylvania Railroad. Is it like P something? Like P1 or whatever? PRR. I don't really know. It's GG1? No, it's GG1. That's it. Good old railroad centipedes. They're 1.5 million wheels. Yeah, it's come back even more than that. Okay. Oh, that's just... Can't even be there. That pushes that way back. Alright. Oh, that's okay, I guess, maybe. I'll definitely get this middle bogey, even though it's unpowered, mounted in through that middle plate better. Polytechnic pins, honestly. And there's like that little like hole up front right there. Not bad. I'll use a bracket or jumper, I mean, sorry, to represent that hole. Or yeah, like that. Here we go. And then I can just simply copy and mirror part of this. I'm gonna merge these together. That over there. Gonna be a little bit more gappage than I would like, but can only do so much. Alright, now to fix the other side. Which basically means deleting all that. Everything else looks fine. And then copying and mirroring all of our nonsense we got going on here over to the other side. Boom, done. Pennsylvania Railroad Museum. Oh, they have them still? Oh. What about an E33? E33s are pretty sick as well. No, they're like lesser E44s. A little bracket right there. Kind of looks like that now. Yeah, it's like right in the middle of the bogey. Yeah, that works. Hey, other bogey, I need you to do the exact same thing. There we go. Well, maybe this wasn't the precursor to 1x3 jumpers. These 2-wide brackets are here. Too tall. Should clarify. Okay, and then everything that we did here, we basically copy and paste to the rear. Sort of. This looks a little more extended out the back. So the rear bogey might be slightly different, only different in the steps. Isn't hard to fix between the two here. How are we doing for length? Let me submodel my little ruler here. Now if we take all this, copy, paste it, rotate it around, how much should we be smacking into each other if we just did that? By 4 studs, honestly, not bad. Yeah, there's our length. Gotta make some changes back here. Unlink, please. Edit. So this is basically all pocketed. Panels, please. There we go. This one, we just do a simple extension on that. There we go. That's our rear. Kind of done, sort of. And then I just gotta get this center bogey mounted up and we shall be good. With at least part of the train. Work these tracks out from right here. The only change I'd like to make is that. Just using a straight up Technic pin here. Mounted instead of some bigger plates. Just a wee bit more strength to the whole situation. Yeah, this little bar here should allow it so that this can move side to side as this goes around R40 and whatever other radii of railroad tracks. There's just noticing there's like quite the considerable gap between the bogies, which is kind of realistic to what I got going on here. Okay, yeah, you're not gonna play nice. You gotta do this manually. I don't think that's in the middle. Hold on, what if I just scoot you up a stud? That feels a bit more middle. I gotta adjust the height of the bogey, sure. Yeah, no, that is definitely the middle. Alright. Let's fix our little bogey here in the middle. Gotta drop it down. Actually, I probably that plate needs to probably go even lower. Cool. Technically, this rear thing also helps guide this bogey, but for the sake of Lego and its ability to actually go around curves is the little supporting pieces that should be anchored to the body are gonna be part of the bogey as it moves about. Not really much that can be done about that. Honestly, yeah, use a big Technic plate like this so you have maximum anchorage of the bogey to the body, but you just need a little control rod, as basically put it, and that allow the bogey to move about as you go around curves and stuff. So like if we're thinking about this almost as you trying to do a triple axle bogey, you always want your middle axle to be able to slide back and forth, and that little rod right there allows the middle axle just to hop around. If you're using PF motors, you could probably actually get a PF motor in there and run it like full 3-powered bogies fairly decently well. Though you may want to beef this control arm. So it doesn't need it because it's just unpowered in the middle. And I just want some filler here. Okay, maybe not the filler on that level. Gear drive the middle bogey. See, doing that would be problematic because you would, like your control rod here, you'd basically need the gearing to come down onto it, which would be doable, but definitely not easy. Since, yeah, you would, when it comes to your control rod, you'd have to, as well as it basically holding the bogey in place on the train, you'd have to have a little gear train run down through it, so the gear train can still rotate around the different points and the bogey flop around. But yeah, that requires a bit more technical expertise. It's possible. It's definitely possible. I won't discredit that, but it's definitely a lot more easier to just do electrified motor or just do a dud like I'm doing here. This is just a dud. But yeah, go out there, my friends. Challenge yourselves to build something crazy and wild. Studio is a great place. I was thinking of using Technic CB joints coming in from each end. That ability extend. Like from here to here? I could see that. Now you got my gears turning here. My brain is trying to like process the problem around that. So you could do that and basically, instead of chaining this middle bogey to the center of the body, you could have it chained to just one of the bogies. Which is a possibility. It's not really well with this one. And I don't think this would be a good one for that. But your New Zealand one though, those bogies are a lot more closer together, so you probably could get away with chaining two bogies together as one. Basically have your front bogey be your actual one that's connected up to the body, and then you have this rear bogey that's built off of it. Again, personal take. I feel if I attempted a New Zealand class or something else with a little bit more tight-knit bogies, I'd probably want to bring power down from the middle. And you'd probably want to run Buiz, honestly. Not that one. This one, because then you could do 3 electronic motors and have a motor dedicated per bogey. It would be a heck of a challenge to fit all that in there. But it would be cool. This is Buiz 3.0, by the way. It has 4 powered up slots compared to the Lego's 2. Save you space too. Actually, I should pull that back out. Hold on. It's quite a bit of a size difference between that and the actual Lego battery hub. Not Technic, I'm in the wrong area. Electric, battery box. There we go. Expensive though. I think these little B-Wiz boxes are like $70, something like that. I'll train drivetrains to get an idea of how to make it work. It's always a possibility. Yeah, Lego only has 2, B-Wiz has 4. So getting 3 motorized bogies using 3 motors would be great. I don't think this is going to be a great one to do that with. Also, because the body is skinny on this one. On the New Zealand class, you have a lot thicker body to work with. The body is around with the New Zealand class. You know what? Oh, never mind. I don't know what. I do want to swap these plates around. Okay, copy mirror across. There we go. Or for another model. Yeah, B-Wiz is expensive, but if you want better power outputs and just more options for things, pretty hard not to want or get. Pretty difficult to beat. So I will admit, a lot of the locomotives like 10 any other power sources for end up going to secret cubes because they're so tiny. But a triple bogey, or even nah, never mind. I was thinking of like the South American locomotives that have like 4 bogies, but those would just be chained together. Those wouldn't be separately driven. Which we actually will be getting to one of those South American 40 BWs, whatever, soon. The -9 that now needs a cab update, along with other versions done to it as well. Yeah, that should be good enough now that this bogie can just move around on its own. Might be a little weird to pick up this end locomotive because you might have to try and grab onto this bogie as well as grabbing onto the sides, or just shift it around actually on track. But yeah, minor issues. As long as she's down on track, she should be fine. Speaking of motors and stuff, I actually probably need to start figuring all that stuff out here pretty quick. And unlike my other trains that I can have the battery box sit out the bottom, can't really do that with this one. It's a little bit of a bogey sitting right there. Doesn't mean it's not 100% impossible, though. Yeah, I gotta think on this, man. Motor drives and stuff might be a little crazy. It's like, if I chunk out this section here, I'd almost probably want to have it as like an entire unit you just easily pop and lift off so you can access the battery that probably sitting right above this motor. But I probably should start getting out together something cab. No, this is a sad image to look at. I'm sorry. Don't look at it for too long. I'm just trying to get reference of how things are located. You just walk right out the door. Don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. Cab needs to sit right about here. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. I'm kind of realizing something. It kind of sucks I'm noticing it now, but this bogey and this bogey are too far forward towards the ends. You notice here, quite a bit of a gap going on. It's almost 2 studs too far out on each end. Okay, so whatever I do to this one, I need to also do to the other one. But at least it's on clips, so it's easily separatable. I'll rip the two apart. It needs quite a bit of distance put in between the two. Anything even like back there that I can notice? Like mostly hosing. Yeah. Actually, if we do it from... Okay, we might have to modify both ends of the bogey. Duplicate this bogey and do the little stair modification afterwards. You're so distant when you're home. Always hanging by your phone. Do I even know? Come on, earthy. Nope. And I get paranoid sometimes. 'Cause I know that you're in mine, and I'm lost. Yeah, we might be able to actually get a third clip on that one. Cool. Paste. Nice. Might actually work out pretty well, decently well. Because there is our third clip. And then tile. Except, feel like there's something more going on back there. Yeah, it looks like I need to add like a wedge plate kind of in there. Modified U. And then we're just kind of fake that wedge plate in there, and that should be good. Maybe a little more up. Feels like it needs to be almost like a dark bluish gray, possibly. Oop. Come here. Have him here. I'm missing that 1x2 plate. Okay, now I should be able to reattach the front. There we go. I think I have it fixed now. Took a little bit of adjustment. Okay. Deeper in line, but I think it's fine. Color black. There we go. Maybe just not that wedge plate. Might be more like this. It kind of looks a little bit more accurate. Alrighty. Guess the only thing else I should probably be doing is adding some hosing that I see there. Honestly, I'll probably just use these little lever pieces for. The base speed dark blue gray? No, black. It's fine. Ah! Studio? Stop doing weird things. There we go. Some little greeblies details to represent the hosing. Seems to be going underneath. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. That looks better. So let's copy, paste this, unlink it. Might have to adjust the position of that by quite a bit. Now that it's unlinked, let's grab one of these stairs. Or this model and add it in quick. Inside done. Two sides done. There we go. Select the color. Wait. Okay, deleted, and now we have our bogies that are more squished into the middle. Which means I gotta push all that I see here 2 studs back. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot of adjustment. For simplicity, all that deleted. These parts too are just going to be easy to dig out, and then they're going to be to split and then reattach. Means that these plates too, that were long, get shrunken down quite a bit. I'm just gonna copy here across and then delete. Delete. I'll make things a little easier. Wait, I thought I had these jumpers. That seemed like it's right. But I think it is. Maybe.
They say that love is blind, but I never trusted sight. When I turn and look inside, there's nothing I can find. In the silence of the night,
Over here. This is over here.
demons come alive.
So there is a slight difference between the front and the rear, and it looks like I can add that in now. That's that. The rear gets this doubled up. The front does not. Since this is the rear, it gets it doubled up. Alright, I'm just gonna copy paste that. Yeah, a little more studs to grab onto. Alright. All of that. Copy, paste, and I need some of this now.
When I turn and look inside, there's nothing I can find. In the silence of the night, when my demons come alive, I hear a voice disguised, telling me we're not.
Come on, go in there. There we go. We're plugged in and ready to go. Well, besides fixing those two to be tiles, I should be able to just simply reconnect my bogies back on. Got too much issue or a lot of issue? Lots of issue. Okay, cool. Awesome. And I missed it. There. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. You're centralized. I just need to figure out what to do here with all this clipping. Because that looks better with all that gap there now. I might just scoot the bogey forward a stud, like you'd. It's technically cheating, but you have huge choice. Yeah, I don't have a gap going on up front. Do I have to put this on jumpers too? Might be something I have to do. Just scooch it a little forward, but not too much. Alright. That went more back than it needed to go forward. Why does the middle bogey look lower? You're very much right. That would be because it is. By a plate. Hold on, let me get it aligned here and then we'll fix that issue. Okay, now it's aligned. Now let's fix the issue of it being not the appropriate level. Which will involve this up. There we go. There we go. Now the middle bogey's fixed. Pitching all the things I am missing today. Actually, no, this spot needs to be 5. Let's that, and we'll have to do what we did on the other side. Whee!
Mama said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky.
There's a lot of things that just got revealed that were hidden. Like that. I'm sure there's a lot of other parts that are merged in where I can't tell.
Different from the rest. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway.
Okay, let's try and finish up this base if we can. Ah, hold on, I need a cough. Alright, that's a little bit better on the board. Alright, then we just need to deal with all this. Which might take a little bit more shenanigans to get it all aligned.
We're all searching for that open door. Show me proof that there is something more. I just hope I am okay with the choices I make. Maybe then I'll understand. You said I'd fly away.
At this point, it might be just easier to do. Eh, not for that though. It's definitely aligned. I might not have a great way of actually doing this bit. You just have to have that kind of open. That. We're still looking okay. Hopefully, maybe. They're definitely running into some issues in some areas. You just like not and just connect. you should be. Thank you. Oh, by 4 by 4. There we go. Okay. We have a base. Now we just need to start building up actual parts of the locomotive now. So what I'll do is select by color. It can be whatever color you want to be. We shall fix the outsides or any areas of visible white color. Again, with locomotives, it is best to try and keep the inside guts as cheap as possible. It's 99% of the time, you won't see it. Well, we gotta head out. Alright. It's nice having you tune in. Thanks for tuning in. White. And now we can... Oh, okay. They're still a little bit peeking. Why are you doubled up on one end and not doubled up on the other side? I guess that also applies to this end. Yes. Ah, I see an area of issue. For some reason I hid those panels instead of delete them. Bit of an accident. Should be fixed now. Okay, so this is our front, right? Yes. I can only tell what's front and what's rear by the direction that this bogey in the middle is facing. Anyways. It's not easy to tell on those because they're slightly different model. But we do definitely come up from here. It looks like about 6 forward. So like that. Which is pretty accurate actually. Have to get underneath there. Alright, so that's the base of a cab slash schnoz area. Doesn't really go up very far. It's like a 2x6 basically with a single plate. So I think we're just gonna literally do just that. So 1x6 on one end, 1x6 on the other end. We just need some basing for brackets and then we're good to go for 2x6 on both sides. Actually, never mind. Probably shouldn't do that since we need to put windows here. This window's taller than this side window. Interesting. Trying to figure out the best way to do this here, so we can have the best connections across the bricks. I have to put a little bit of a nose together as well, so we can get that middle window that pokes out weirdly. As you can see, this like whole box is out front, forward a little more. No. Ooh, my throat's being weird again. Hold on a second. I need to take a drink of water or something. Yeah. Alright, I think that's a little better. Okay, so we have... Yeah, the only thing that's kind of weird about this cab is, like, it's so squished. It's, like, really low. And it has that little curve at the very top. I know how to do that bit. That shouldn't be too difficult. Anyways, now we gotta do this window right here, which is... Are those guards on it? Or those are just slightly smaller windows? Or either mirrors or like some kind of visor guard. Your side. So if we did a window here, got 4 going on here. Oh, not you. Yeah, this is a good plate. Brick without the stud, yes. That. And then we need another one. Visor. And a tile. Finished off. So that might not be good enough. I might have to skinny these windows down just a bit with like plates instead. I think this is too long as well. Ah, it's too long by a single plate. Okay then. Well, we put that as trans clear, switch gray. Come on, I know I can move the whole selection. Why do you not want me to move the whole selection now? There we go. Now that was just me misclicking. How wide is that? 0.6. That's still like a bracket difference or like a plate? Yes. This is a plate difference. Trying to think of how they get this together now. This is going to involve me having to go take up some room inside, which I don't like doing too much because I do like having some sort of interior where I can put a person. Modified. Okay, all that can be trans clear. .4. Yeah, just ever so slightly too long. 4. Okay, so this is perfect. A bluish gray. Modified. We just need one with one stud. White. This can all be black for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. I want to actually adjust a little bit of this. That way I can put tiles on top. There we go. Transcrete tiles. There we go. Rounds, because these things are incredibly useful. Whatever color you want to be, I do not care. Okay, where is the best position to grab onto these at? Only there. I said you put that one on the jumper. That one there, that one there. And I need those inside here somewhere. Need like 1x3 brick. Hey, I was actually using those. Yes, but I got it now. Well, that should just go in there like that, and we have our side window. It's kind of like trying to do the math of fitting it in there. But have like the two bricks having to go vertical in order to have not misshapen windows. I think that'll also give us a... or no, these front ones actually might need to go up a plate. Run back. You raised up a plate. So that they... oops. So that they look like they do in the photo. So they're like a little bit higher than the side windows. Yes, you're right. 10 plates would be what I need. Connect, please, to there. Okay, I think I copied and pasted everything except for you. Okay. Then we got that. Parts on the inside can be whatever color they want to be. Outside needs to be white. The color. White. Can't even hardly see that there's windows in there. At least here in the studio. This window's not tinted. They kind of actually do look tinted. Select by type and color, grab you, you, and you. If we did like trans brown, tinted a little bit, would be a little better. Okay, so next is Little Nose, which is a plate higher than the window. So what are we looking at for nose height then? It's just like a wee little nose as well. Like 4 wide. I don't even think it's 5 wide. It might be, yeah, it's probably 5 wide. Which complicates these windows, but I'll come back to that later. Okay, so in order to do this bit, I'm gonna have to do some layering of basically brackets to bricks. That way I can use cheese slopes up front to get me my nose shape. One by 3 tall enough though. Might be. Really close to it, at least. Have oh, yeah, how much that pokes out. Oh man, okay. I was losing it a bit. But yeah, this comes out at like 45. Goes way out. Right? Or no, it doesn't. Am I seeing just a weird optical illusion? Probably. And maybe this is far enough out? We'll see. We'll probably have to make adjustments to the nose length as we go. gonna rip that right off. Should that middle one need brackets? That middle one should have had it been on brackets. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, should have been in brackets. Okay. That's an easy fix. Just take the little bracket stack from this side, pop in here, place it in the middle, and those lights kind of poke out? Not really. Tile, and then tile around for the other two bits. That's more or less our nose. Question is how do I get it to mount together? Brick. It may be that these windows here that you see here, I might have to build them also sideways. Which is all good and fun. Just build everything sideways. Build the entire train sideways. Oh man. The amount of left, right, up and down building I need to do is kind of insane sometimes. Worse with some trains than it is others. This one might be up there. Yeah, we are definitely hitting some studs. I was worried about that earlier. Yeah, cute little schnoz. Itty bitty. Might be difficult here with this. Wedge plates in the way as well. I bet we could have bigger wedge tiles. Technically, I need something like this in the corner. Can't really do that. Wedge plates in the way. And question is, how am I gonna get tiles across here? Okay, this might be one problem after another. Actually, I may weirdly be onto something. Sort of fragile. But as long as you aren't touching these areas too much or manhandling them, they should be alright. So I might be able to get away with this. Oops, that's good into the train. Please do not do that. Yeah, that might just work. Barely, but might just work. The studs are gonna be a problem. Technically, I could get rid of those two studs. And what would that be? Now modified. Only a clip on the end? Yeah, that would be. Means if I swap these out with plate rounds, I can somehow get this to work. There's just some other adjustments I need to make, but do that. Bar, pretty long. And that works. One thing though is that oh hey. So I can just put 1x8 tiles underneath there. That'll give me something to attach the railings to. Alright. Wasn't expecting it to kind of just work, but it kind of does. Okay, select the color, copy, paste. Literally everything. Come on. I know you can go in there. There we go. Select by typing color. Clips. Sand green. Round hollows. Lime. Tattoos. Dark pink. Okay, and then the rest of you, select by color. White. Nice. Okay, for next challenge though, I need those to sit nicely. 2 sideways windows, so I wonder if I can just use these. Get these to sit somewhat or somehow nicely. Oh, what is that? 5.2? Might work. select color. Wait. This is gonna look so goofy. Again, the whole front of this locomotive is kind of a little silly looking. I could also brick build those windows, which might be the better solution. Yeah. Brick building probably much of these windows is gonna be the better solution. So sorry, other windows, you have to go away. I'm gonna have to end up brick building like all of you. Alright, so now we need to brick build a 5 wide window. Yay. Odd numbers, this will make this fun. Not. Okay, so I probably should build these with tiles facing outwards. Okay, 2.4. 4.8. I think, is it just a single plate in the middle? It's like 5? No, it's a bracket. Tis a bracket that needs to go down in the middle. All white. All trans. Black. There we go. Yeah, like that. That's 5. There we go. And then we can kind of cover over the top part of the windows with the number board a little bit to give it that narrowness. One thing I'm kind of running into already, which is going to complicate this a little bit. Is that can't really? They have to have windows back here too. If I want to do those right, I'm gonna have to have them sticking in that. Modified U. If I had that brick modified there, it'd be too far in. Yeah, that, and then this can all be white. There's some bar trickery could probably help solve some of these issues. Ah, dang, I can't even do a full plate there. Bracket's in the way. Plate modified. That I can grab onto the bar there. The rear ones we could probably just actually like attach with bricks normally. This front one though, because of the window and how complicated everything is, it's gonna be a little more tricky to get nailed in. Oof. Apparently though, I think we can throw in a bar here. Okay, there might be more complications than even this. If I had more space, I would love to run a, actually have this window built down further. Which would probably give me a lot more better connection to work with. Let me explore what I can do there. Will definitely complicate how we connect the nose, though. It's something I'd rather not do, but I don't think I have a good choice in the matter. I think just because of how I need to connect things, I need to have some plates run down. This.
You just walk right out the door. Don't want to do this anymore. Now I'm lost
Give me
without
a lot more areas and options to connect things to, especially along this bar here.
drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have?
I wonder if I can even squeeze in anything underneath there anymore. Probably can, but it'd be tight. And we kind of got that. But didn't have that there. Instead, had. That's not. That's collision. I don't want that on. That. angers everything, even though I know everything is fine. Okay, so now all windows are basically connected together.
So distant when you're home, always hanging by your phone. Do I even know you? And I get paranoid sometimes, 'cause I know that you
A little taller. Not quite there yet. There we go.
used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad.
Looks like it's hitting actually. That's weird.
You see, now tainted love is all we had.
That on the center side then.
So deep, now when I try to sleep, I feel so bad.
That's all of that connecting together now. No. Besides the nose that needs to get rebuilt. There we go. So there's a connection point for our new nose. I just may make sure that the outsides are backed half a plate off. Maybe somewhat easy? Involved using a lot of clips. That deals with that. Dealing with this might be simple enough as putting a tile above there. Yeah, like that. Just as simply like that. Yeah, there should be a tile that goes there. We'll add that later. Once we add it now. Ah. We gotta close up some stuff here. Little gap below the window. Oh, that kind of gap fills. Alright, and there's the new nose. Select the color, whatever color you want to be, and then we'll just kind of go through and fix things here. As long as most of the inside has corrected itself. So that it's as cheap as possible. A little bit here needs change to white as well. There we go. Nice and simple. Four, one by one, and another one by one, and we'll do the back windows here, which will be much more easier than front ones. So you don't need all the all the over complications due to how things are positioned on the locomotive. There we go. Yeah, I just need this to droop down like a plate or two over top of these windows to squish them down, make them look a little more narrow. For this big block. What is that? Because yeah, it needs to match the height that's back here. Ridiculous. Also, yes, there was sometimes lights up here. Big tombstone of a head. I think these come in white now. Yes, they do. Oh, glory be. Yeah. This thing has a big... Okay, that's not what I wanted to all grab. Thing has just such a tombstone forehead on it. Big old thing. Alright, let's grab some brackets. And we'll have to position this above the window. Alright, so now how to position this above the cab. Curved. These are angry? Yeah, these are angry. Alright, whatever. Split. Six. 4x6. I need some odd numbered studs here in order to get that big hat tombstone thing in place. A big and awkward piece. Okay, yeah, it needs to be a little taller than that. A little too narrow-eyed. Alright, there's 2 plates. That's pretty close. Let's try just one plate. Want to go in place? That's okay. We can force it there. Yeah, it seems about right. This part right here is kind of ridiculous. Big old forehead on it. That's what it has. Slope. I think we'll just anchor it in with these two little bits. Grab onto that. Got like a crazy headdress going on. Locomotive brings me much joy, and it's just oddballness. Alright. Select by color. And white. There we go. Getting a start here. I'll just start working out the body and a lot of electronics next. Oh boy. But that should be for next time. I got stuff to do today, so I'm a little busy. But we shall leave off here. Returning with the GM10B. We shall come back next week and do some motor stuff, which will be interesting, trying to plan all that out. Anyways, though, should be good, should be fun. So yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day / evening, depending on where you are in the world. And yeah, shall have fun again with the GM10B. Bye bye.